Richard Rabbit comes to Peppa's house, and they try to change their ways of the room, looking of all their toys in the room. And they go to complain a lot and change the room the way it looks, as George and Richard find out. Yeah, they try to change their ways of the room when Peppa and Susie try to get back at them for annoying Peppa. So let's check this episode out. What's up, guys? I'm back, and here we are with the season 3 episode. Yes, you heard me. A season 3 episode. Yes. But season 3 is not as bad as season 2, but it's still a bad season in my opinion. Yeah. Definitely not the second worst season of the show, but season 2, the previous season, is the worst season of the show. Because way back in that season, there were a lot of awful episodes here. Yes. This episode is from season 3, and the episode we're talking about is Richard Rabbit Comes to Play. So a plotline to this one. Richard comes over to George's house and Peppa's house, as some call it. And then George and Richard want to turn everything into the way they want it to be, like Dinosaur Land, a railway station, and many more. And Peppa and Susie try to get back on them for annoying Peppa and everything. And then they could just go out to jump in muddy puddles because it was raining back then in the beginning. So they just try to change their ways of everything. This definitely is similar to George's friend, though. I'm saying. So this is where I'm gonna place this. Where do I even start with this? This is definitely a little bad. But it's not the worst of the season, though. I found one episode to be the worst of the season. I'll try to do a review on that, probably. Yeah, this is a little bad, because George and Richard should be playing somewhere else instead of Peppa's bedroom and everything. Yeah, Peppa and George's bedroom, I would say. Because Peppa, they don't realize that Peppa's trying to enjoy herself, play with everything. George and Richard pretty much annoy her and torture her. Even they torture Susie when she comes in. But one fact, Peppa's the one getting tortured the most in this episode. Yeah, Peppa is the one getting tortured the most. George and Richard are both unlikable. Same with George's friend. Yeah, this episode is similar to George's friend. Because in George's friend, they don't want to play together properly. Yeah, the big kids learn how to play together. They teach the little children how to play properly. But in this one, they annoy Peppa and Susie. Yeah, they both get tortured. Yeah, the big kids in this episode. Only 2 of them. So, with all that over with, in the beginning, Richard comes over to George's house, and then they just play with this bouncy ball that they like to play with, and they just pretty much knock Peppa's house down. Yeah, they destroy her creation. George and Richard pretty much like destroying things. Yeah, George and Richard pretty much like destroying things. Even when Peppa's doing it. Why would you just torture her for the most of the time? Peppa's like, oh no, they're not here to destroy my house, are they? But they just had to add that. Peppa's thinking that they're gonna destroy her house, and they actually did. Oh my. Why would you destroy something that they're creating? But even if it's a toy or something. Oh. I apologize if that freaks anybody out, the way I'm acting. So with all that over the way, let's continue the episode, because we've got a long way to go. Now, they just turned everything into dinosaur land since they don't want to annoy Peppa. But they just do it anyway. So Richard Rabbit uses the toy basket to make a volcano. George uses toy trees to make a jungle. George is using the toy basket and Richard is using the trees. And George is making blue bricks to make a river. But then they annoy Peppa again by running around with their dinosaurs. Peppa's like, I'm leaving, it's too noisy. Yeah, Peppa can't take it anymore because George and Richard are too noisy. Yeah, Peppa can't take it anymore because George and Richard are too noisy. Why would you do that? You just left Pep. You just tried to... You made Peppa go out of the playroom. The bedroom. Wow. You literally just had to do that just to get your own insanity. Just to get your own... whatever. Something. And then Peppa goes downstairs to Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig, saying that George has his best friend here, but she's got no one to play with. So Mummy Pig just suggests that she should ring Susie. Just to get back on George and Richard. Yeah, they just wanted to copy them. They wanted to get back on them. So Susie decides that it's not Dinosaur Land, it's a hospital. Yeah, the room is now a hospital. Yeah. And then Peppa just takes George's dinosaur and says, this dinosaur looks sick. But even though it's just made of plastic. Even though it's made of plastic, it's not actually sick. But they're just pretending it is sick. Yeah, they're just pretending that the dinosaur is sick. George's dinosaur. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this annoyingness is getting crazy. And then she takes Richard toward dinosaur and says, it's a purpley color. Yeah, they both look ill. And then George and Richard just turned the hospital railway station. They just annoy her again. They annoy Peppa again. I found one episode from SpongeBob from season 6 that is actually similar to this one. It's Slide Whistle Stooges. That's the Squidward torture episode, and I hate Squidward torture episodes. Many people hate Squidward torture episodes. And I also hate Peppa torture episodes, which is in this episode. And Chatterbox. This season had way more Peppa torture episodes. But season 4 had one of them, in my opinion. Some people think there's more. But in this season, there were way more. Yeah, even the worst episode of the season had one. Yeah, Slide Whistle Stooges is similar to this one. Because SpongeBob and Patrick annoy him with the slide whistles. Yeah, pretty much similar to that one. Yeah, pretty much similar to this one. But Squidward does the same thing to the Bikini Bottom residents. Yeah, he does the same to the Bikini Bottomites. Yeah, the Bikini Bottom people. He annoys them, and yeah, he just gets addicted to slide whistles, just like SpongeBob and Patrick did. Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick annoy Squidward in that episode. But in this one, George and Richard annoy Peppa by changing everything in the room. Yeah, everything. You heard me. Now, we get into the scene where George and Richard start to give up because they can't change their ways anymore. Yeah, when Peppa says the room is fairyland, they just start to cry because they give up. Yeah, we give up. Yeah, that's what they're thinking. Okay. That wasn't that annoying to me. Because they both angered me in this episode. Yeah, they both angered me. Right when I was watching it. But when I first watched it, I think that was a good episode. But when I rewatched it, it's a bad one. I rewatched it, and it was a bad one. And then, Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig just notice. And then Peppa and Susie tell them what happened. And then, Daddy Pig just says it's sunny outside. Let's go to jump in muddy puddles. And then Peppa is agreeing with that, and many other people are. Yeah, George, Richard, Susie, and Peppa agree. Yeah, they all should jump in muddy puddles because Daddy suggested that, because it's her favorite game. And that's the end of the episode. There you go. Richard Rabbit comes to play. Now, let's get into the fun thoughts. You just had to make another Peppa torture episode. Just in this season. In this season. This was the season that began Peppa torture. But Peppa, it wasn't likable episodes, was in season 2. There were way more episodes like that. But Squidward torture episodes in season 6 of SpongeBob had way more than any other season. Yeah, I hate Squidward torture episodes because that's my favorite character, and SpongeBob is my favorite character. But most people say it's Squidward. Yeah, I have to agree with them, and SpongeBob. My least favorite character is Patrick. Yeah, Patrick is my least favorite character of all time. Same with the Bikini Bottom residents. But in this episode, George and Richard are my least favorite characters. But just in this episode, and George's friend. Because they're both unlikable. In George's friend, they just don't want to play together properly. They don't even care about each other. But in this episode, they just torture Peppa and Susie. Unacceptable by you. Why would you start a Peppa torture episode in this season? Why? Come on now. We just have to stop making negative episodes. So that's it with it. Yeah, it's a little bad. So I'll see you guys next time right now.